Middletown, USA, once a reference to Muncie, Indiana, becomes the site for this college football contest. And here come the Cardinals. Brad Nessler here along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Right in the midst of this wonderful college football season, this game certainly looks to have all the energy of a championship matchup. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
You're right, and that's why I think individual performances will be the difference. Ball State has a sensational quarterback on their side who's a true leader. I think his presence on the field gives them a slight advantage. And Lee, I think that's going to be the difference in an extremely close game.
I can tell you one thing I know about this game. Toledo is set to have a terrible game offensively. I think they're going to turn the ball over 3.
Well, thanks, guys, and it looks like we're ready for the coin toss. Ball State has the ball teed up, and we're ready for kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 18. Toledo comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback, and down he goes. That's a good 9-yard gain.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 27-yard line. Toledo in a 4-wide set. Here's the option. A little juke. And he's taken down. And a good run by the halfback.
That was a sensational play right there. And you know why? Because they converted their first down and kept the other offense off the field.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. The Rockets set up in the gun. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. Got it to his receiver. Knocked out of bounds. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
The Rockets come out in the ace formation. Inside handoff. And down he goes. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 7 has 4 receivers lined up here. And he's taken down. They get a yard on the play. It's 3rd down and 6 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Back to pass. He steps up. Got it. And down he goes at the 28. Let's take another look at that pass. 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. He'll work the left side. And they hit him in the backfield. And the defensive end comes up with a big play.
Boy, he's quick as a cat, no question. He got tremendous penetration and was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
The Rockets come out in the ace formation. Juke move. And he's taken down. A nice 7-yard toss play to the halfback. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 24-yard line. They line up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Complete. And down he goes at the 18-yard line. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
Toledo will line up in a jumbo set here. What a collision. And the call paid off.
Good call to keep it on the ground. You only need a little bit. Go ahead, get the safe first down. I like to call him good execution.
It's always a good call if it works. In this case, they got enough for the first, so it's a good call.
So the defensive lineman comes up with a big stop. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Still no score. 2nd and 13. And this is the 12th play of the drive. Toledo lines up with 3 receivers. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down at the 13. And a 6-yard pickup by the halfback on the delay. The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Going with the shotgun here. They go with a run. Mitchell brings him down. And he's going to be short of the first down there, guys.
You know, great effort here by the ball carrier, but I think they need to pass in that situation most of the time.
They're going to go for it on 4th and short. Up the middle. Jackson with a takedown. They took a gamble, but they lost.
Well, that gamble could really end up hurting them, because if the opposing offense scores, then everybody is going to be pointing the fingers at that old coach.
1st and 10. Ball on the 6. Number 42 alone in the backfield. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
And let me tell you, the key to that play was right there in the defensive line. They tied this offensive line up and allowed their linebackers to come up and make a big play.
Lee, I agree with you. We always talk about the linebackers and safeties, but credit the big guys up front for that play.
And they cannot afford to turn the ball over here. Wants to throw outside. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
3rd and 15 coming up. They're deep in their own territory. Let's see if the defense puts any pressure on him here. Taylor fakes a handoff, steps up in the pocket. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down, and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
Well, looks like the coach is going to take a chance here and go for it on 4th down. He's looking, steps up, he passes it. Got it. He's all the way down to the 36. A little trickery by the quarterback paid off in a big way.
I think they caught the safeties looking in the backfield at the running back, and the receivers ran right by them.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Rockets bring in the nickel package. Sheds that one. And down he goes. So they keep him in the field of play, guys.
Yeah, good pickup here on the ground, but I bet the coach would have been happier if he was able to get out of bounds on that play to stop the clock.
Remember, the clock stops to move the chains, but it'll start again once they are set, so they have to hurry up.
The Rockets line up in a nickelback. Taylor will hand it over. And he's taken down, so the clock continues to run.
2 things here, guys. First, you have to call a play that allows your offense to get more than they did there. And second, you got to make more of a concerted effort to get to the sidelines in that situation to stop the clock.
Boy, you're absolutely right. That was not a good play any way you slice it.
And they get stopped after a short gain.
Yeah, the quarterback better get these guys to the line of scrimmage and hurry up.
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 46-yard line. Number 42 lines up as a single back. Taylor drops back to pass. Looks. He steps up. Across the middle. Almost intercepted. Ball State calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Another 4th down facing this offense, but they did convert earlier this drive. He drops back. Looking. Steps up in the pocket, and he's got all the time in the world. The defense stopped him.
That fourth down play was very important as far as the Big Mo is concerned. Now they have momentum on their side. Go for it.
Number 7 is back in the gun. Back to pass. He's looking. He's going left. Here's an opening inside the 30. They complete the long pass that time.
And remember what we talked about. It's extremely important for this defense to stop them here after giving up that big play. This is very important. You don't want that water leak to turn into a flood.
No, you don't.
Ball State puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Finds his receiver. McDermott brings him down. Toledo takes a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. The Rockets come out in a shotgun. He drops back. Rolls right. Fires to the end zone. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
This should be an easy field goal. He gets it up. And it's through the uprights. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break. Toledo 3, Ball State nothing. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half. Kicks it off. Number 19 fields it at the 11. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 26.
At the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Ball State comes out with 2 tight ends. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Jackson with a takedown. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Taylor comes to the line with 3 wide. There he goes. What a huge run by the tailback.
It's pretty obvious that this offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage that time. But did you see how this halfback eluded the defense?
That, my friends, was a masterful display of skills right there.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. Ace backfield. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. 4-yard gain by the back.
With the carry, gain of 4.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Ball State goes with the ace set here. Here's a counter play. And he's taken down at the 26-yard line. 6 yards there on the counter. It's 3rd and inches. This is the 5th play of this drive. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game.
This one's going to come back.
A good way of killing an offensive drive is to get penalties on crucial downs, like that one there.
31-yard line.
They'll give it off here. And down he goes. And he is just shy of the first down mark.
You know, this is really good effort on both sides of the ball. Tough running by the offense and great tackling by the defense.
Do or die time. Taylor will hand it off. And he's taken down at the 22-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. first and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Taylor with 3 wide receivers. Again with the run. He can scoot. He spins around, and down he goes. Here's another look at that fantastic run. Number 42, alone in the backfield. He breaks free, and he gets the touchdown. Very impressive run by the halfback to find the end zone.
Good play call here by the offensive coordinator. He realizes when you get down into the red zone and you have a halfback like this, just give him the ball and let him fight his way into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the third quarter with the score, Ball State 7, Toledo 3. Jackson looks ready to kick this one off. Number 23 and number 27 set to return. He kicks it. Number 27 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break to the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 27, the lone back. Here's the give. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
Toledo comes out with 3 receivers bunt. What a pick! Spinning. They'll set up shop at the 32. One-man backfield. Upton on the handoff. And down he goes. An 8-yard gain. Second and 2. Ball on the 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ace backfield. He'll get the call again. And he's taken down at the 18. So that brings us to the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, our score, Ball State 7, Toledo 3. It's first and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. One-man backfield. Taylor hands it off. And down he goes. A 5-yard gain.
On the run, 5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 13. The Cards come out in the ace formation. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. And he goes over the century mark with that run, guys.
You know, Brad, he's had a great day, but credit the offensive line for fine blocking all game long.
The Cardinals line up in an I formation. And down he goes. And the run is good for the first.
Well, this is nothing new if you follow this team. They like to run the ball in these types of situations.
Good third down play call right there.
The Cards line up with 2 tight ends. Handoff up the middle. And they got him for a loss. And they're going the wrong way, Coach.
Hey, Brad, if you don't have offensive balance, you can't keep the defense off of you.
Number 42 lines up as a single back. And they hit him in the backfield. The Rockets call for a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's third and goal. Ball on the 12. Number 42 is the single setback. Taylor drops to throw. Throws this one out to the left. Got it. And he's taken down at the 4-yard line. Toledo calls a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. So they elect not to kick the field goal. Touchdown, Ball State. And with that carry, the running back just went over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this kid's having a great game. He's been running left, right, and up the middle.
Boy, I'll say, he's been giving the defense a hard time all game long.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Ball State 14, Toledo 3. Ball State is ready to kick it away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 23 fields it in the end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
They line up with trips to the right. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Incomplete pass. There was a lot of pressure on the quarterback there.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's why his pass was off.
Second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He steps up. He's going left. And it's caught. Stevens brings him down. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
The Rockets line up with 5 receivers. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Play action might work here. Nolan on the inside handoff. And down he goes at the 34. So they run it on fourth down, and they pick up the first.
Boy, big play there, Brad. You know, a lot of times on fourth down, you'll see the ball carrier panic, but not this guy. This is a good job of showing patience and letting the run develop.
The spike will stop the clock. Looks like offsides. Here's the official call.
Offsides on the defense.
He wasn't behind the line of scrimmage there.
Now, good job here by the quarterback of mixing up the snap count and getting out of his rhythm to pull off the defense.
First and 5. Ball on the 39. The Rockets come out in the ace formation. He drops back. He's in trouble. And they got it. Drops back to pass. And he stops the clock with a spike. It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Toledo comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. Under pressure. He's looking for his man. And they couldn't hook up on that one. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. You got to relax and just make a good throw.
Another fourth down facing this offense, but they did convert earlier this drive. They have to try for it here. They need this pass. Steps up in the pocket. And they sack him on fourth down. They'll start this drive at the 25-yard line. Ball State goes with the ace set here. Little handoff. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Toledo takes a timeout, and now they got no timeouts left. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 26-yard line. Ball State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Looks, steps up, long ball, right side. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
It's third down and 11 to go. Ball on the 26. Nickel defense. Again with a carry. And he's taken down. They kept it on the ground, but it wasn't enough.
You know, that's why I like to throw a ball in this situation. You wait till your receiver is past the line, then you throw it to him.
Fourth and 7. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Either the coach has no faith in his kicker or a lot of faith in his offense. Looking. And that one's fallen incomplete. And that's pretty much going to do it. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. Ball State faced a pretty good opponent in this one, but they just marched right through them. I'm telling you, these guys are for real.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2004. We hope you'll join us again. Our final score, Ball State 14, Toledo 3. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.